Swati.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. Seeing you after so long.
Really, it's been so long.
I know. Okay, so I'm doing Insta Live after a few days, and I can see there are a couple of changes here, right? Like I can't see
Yeah,
comments, I can't see people. So, guys, we cannot see you right now, but we'll figure it all.
yeah. Yeah, even I observed that the Instagram, they've made a couple of changes in terms of, where you can go live from. So I was looking for this, the button, and yeah, there are a couple of changes. But yeah, good to have you with us, and
Thank you.
thanks so much for joining.
My
So we have some people who've already joined, so we're gonna start.
yes.
And let me start by introducing Swati. So Swati and I go back how many years now? About 12, maybe 15 years. And Swati started out, yes, as a student of fashion design and aspiring stylist. And now she's a very successful actor, model, and content curator. So thank you so much, Swati, for doing this for us.
No,
And
love doing
so
this.
So we've actually got loads of questions on skincare and fashion, and we're going
Okay.
to dive straight away into it.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing, if you can just start by giving us a little background on how people can identify their skin type, whether it's dry, oily, or combination, and if you can side by side suggest a good skincare routine for each different skin type.
Sure. So, guys, as I said, hi. Firstly, I can't see who all are there, who all are live. And I'm so glad I'm here. And now let's, of course, talk about the topic. I don't know if people will ask us questions. How are we going to actually see it? Because usually, they keep asking questions alongside. But, guys, we'll
Right.
try to answer your questions. Moving on with the question that Divya asked, actually. So, guys, we talk so much about skincare, right? But the basic of skincare is something that everyone needs to know, because without that, of course, I am so passionate about skincare, but when my friends, relatives, cousins, they come to me with a problem, I cannot just tell them, okay, this is something that I use and it's going to be of help to you as well, right? So the first and the foremost, the major, the most important thing that I actually ask them is, what is your skin type? And say about 50% of the people know their skin type and 50% don't. So of course, it is really important for us to know what our skin type is. When you have dry skin, you will, after washing your face, feel really tight,
Like
really
stretched.
stretched. Exactly. If you don't apply a moisturizer immediately, you will be able to know, if you're feeling dryness, flakiness, if you don't apply a moisturizer immediately after washing your face, and you see redness, it's uncomfortable, you will know that you have dry skin. Normal skin is, of course, once you wash your face, leave it without moisturizing it for 5 minutes and just see if it settles. If you are fine and not feeling any tightness, no itchiness, and it's not even oily after 5 minutes, you will see that it's proper normal skin that everyone, a lot of people have. Now, normal to combination skin is something which I also have, and most of my friends have it. One of the reasons we have it here, because Divya is in Delhi, she would be experiencing dry weather, of course. I am in Mumbai right now, so of course it's more humid here. So my skin used to behave very differently when I was in Delhi, and I'm from Delhi. I used to experience dryness on my skin, on my body. So right now in Mumbai, I have combination skin. I'll tell you about combination skin and how it feels. When I wash my face, few parts feel stretchy and dry, and few of them start developing oil. The T-zone that we have here, this is called the T-zone. So
Right.
this starts looking oily after say 5 to 10 minutes. So it is really important for me to take care of oily skin and apply the right moisturizers. Otherwise, I tend to get breakouts, because obviously if there's going to be a lot of oil on your face, the kind of pollution we have in our country, it's going to just settle on our face, and of course our skin is going to break out. So that is normal to oily skin. which can behave differently in different weather conditions. Very oily skin, of course, is the skin type where some people just wash their face and they don't need a moisturizer. They're like, we are pretty okay throughout the day and we don't need anything. So yeah, that's oily skin. So I hope you guys now have figured what exactly is your skin type. And I would again want to say your skin behaves very differently in different cities, in different weathers. So no one can say that I have this one skin type and it's the same throughout the year. So go and figure first what is your skin type.
That's a great point, Swati, because I was going to add that, for example, when I travel to Mumbai, I feel my skin is oilier than when it is here because Delhi generally has drier weather. And the
Yes.
same thing between seasons also. So when it's summer, when it's monsoon, when it's winter, the skin behaves differently. So it's very, very important to check your
Exactly.
skin type for the weather and where you're traveling before you start applying anything on your skin.
For sure, for sure.
Okay, wonderful. So now, Swati, we're very excited to know what is your typical skincare routine, and of course, a disclaimer that this may not, we are in no way advocating it as a one size fits all for everyone. It's just a conversation to get to know from her what is a good skincare routine.
So again, like Divya said, I would also want to mention that I am not a certified dermatologist, guys. I would maybe, some skincare that I am going to be sharing with you might not suit you. But what happens is, because I'm a content creator, a lot of brands actually like to send their products for review. So I anyway, get to try a lot more products. And secondly, I'm anyway passionate about skincare. So I try and buy smaller bottles, travel size bottles first of any of the brands that I would want to use or have heard of. So that, I can just try it, because, sometimes my friends tell me that, this product was amazing and I try it and I could, get a breakout or something. So first and foremost, I would like you to, just try skincare, buy mini sizes, and I'm going to share you a few of the things that I actually use. I would love you guys to try actually some of the uh, things that are easily available at local pharmacies as well, because I am someone who really, really likes to use, things like a lactocalamine, which are like really good for everyone, all skin types. So, sometimes I think that's handy. Sometimes there are certain brands that have amazing products and they could be a little expensive, but I would want to add that they are worth it. So what regime I follow is, basically, we all have heard of cleansing, toning, moisturizing.
Yeah, CTM.
Yes. So cleansing, of course, you all know that you should definitely at least wash your face twice a day once you wake up and before going to bed. Keep it squeaky clean. In case if you guys apply makeup, like Divya applies, I apply, of course, we need to get rid of our makeup as soon as we are done with our work or our shoots, and then again, get back to our squeaky clean face. So after cleaning your face, you can use a toner, you can use an essence. There are so many things, guys, that are available in the market. I actually keep 2 or 3 options of cleansers also with me, as I have told you that my skin behaves very differently, and because of shoots I have to travel to different places as well. So yes, according to my skin type, I use a very, very not a very thick cleanser. Divya, there are cleansers that are of different kinds also. So we need to see whether they are gel based, they are water based, they are oil based. So if
Right.
someone, for instance, is using an has an oily skin type and is using cleanser, it's not going to help,
Yeah,
right?
that's a no-no.
Yeah, exactly. So you need to know that for a dry skin type, your cleansers can have a lot of products that are good for moisturization and hydration. For oily, of course, you should know that your cleansers, your moisturizers, everything should be water based. This is something I think a lot of people go wrong with, and I understand these very basic things. Maybe you would be wondering, why do we have to do so much to take care of our skin, and we are such busy people these days. But once you understand the basics, it's really, really easy. So, as I told you, I use a cleanser, I use a toner after that. Toner definitely should be non-alcoholic, because if you use an alcohol-based toner, it's after a couple of years, you will see the results on your skin. So yes, use a very, very light toner. You could use maybe a rose water or green tea extract, something with green tea extracts. So yeah, these are the toners that I really, really like. When it comes to moisturizer, of course, I have told you guys, you need to see what kind of skin you have. So from a dry skin, where a dry skin should use a moisturizer which is really rich in consistency, like a nice thick cream would be really nice. It will keep your skin hydrated. An oily or a normal, normal to oily skin, which is called combination skin, you guys should try and use gel based creams. I have this gel based, I'm sure you all know the consistency of gels. So if you
Right.
can, gel based creams are like this one. It's a very nice night cream that I use, and it's the brand's name is Plum. And it's really nice, yeah, because another thing that I would want to add is that when we use a lot of AC, of course, again, the trick is that the skin would get dry at night. We need a lot of moisturization and hydration for the 8 hours that we are sleeping, right? So you should have good amount of moisturization and hydration on your skin, for your skin. So this one really does the trick for me. It's very light, yet it's like really hydrating. So these
No.
are the things that I do. Apart from this, guys, I have very, very recently, like it's been 2 3 months, that I've started using a vitamin C serum and retinols, which I'm sure a lot of people are getting to know about,
Yes.
and niacinamide as well. And I've been getting a lot of questions. Divya has been getting a lot of questions
Yes.
about it as well. So I am going to, of course, cover those also and talk about those things as well, as and when Divya asks me questions. So yeah, cleansing, toning and moisturizing are really, really important. Know your skin type. Secondly, know the products that would suit you, and always first buy smaller sizes, because whatever suits you might not suit the other person, right? So you just try it, and then if you like it, of course, go ahead with a bigger size, bigger bottle.
Great. So, on the topic of retinols, in fact, the lady is on the chat right now. Pushpanjali had a question that which retinol is good?
Okay, so now since we are talking about retinols, I will cover this entire thing and talk about the importance of vitamins and retinols in our skincare. Apart from the cleansing, toning, moisturizing that I was talking about, we also require vitamin C, is so rich in antioxidants, and it takes care of the upper layer of your skin. So Indian skin, if you have noticed, Divya, we tend to have a lot of pigmentation around our mouth,
Yes.
this area, sometimes on our nose as well, no matter how much sunscreen we use. So that happens. But what vitamin C does is it has antioxidants which brightens your skin tone. It takes care of your tanning, of your pigmentation, and all these things, and it gives you a very, very even complexion. So after my cleansing in the morning, I use a toner, and then before applying a moisturizer, I actually apply a serum which is really light. Right now, I am using Kiehl's.
Okay.
Really, really nice, guys. I keep trying different things, but this is something that I have recommended to a lot of my friends as well. It's really nice. You should try. Again, it's a bigger bottle. I tried the smaller one first. Try it, and you will see the difference in, say, about 2 to 3 weeks, and you will thank me for this. Moving on, vitamin C should be, of course, applied in the morning, ideally. At night, your skin needs to breathe. Plus, you when your body needs rest, your skin needs rest as well, right? So we need to hydrate it. And at night, we can use retinol. Now, why retinol is important is because retinol is vitamin A, basically. And it we all develop early signs of aging. We start developing early signs of aging from 25. And I don't know if a lot of people know it. And what I have seen amongst my friends is that, people start using skincare and taking care of their skin when they are like, oh my God, I just have
Yeah.
some here or laughter lines here. So I would suggest you guys should start taking care of your skin and use anti-aging products before you see those lines, right? So that
Right.
because once you get those lines, guys, they can be minimized. But I have not used any cream or any gel or any product which has like drastically, it has just erased all the lines on
Yeah.
the. So yes, I started my anti-aging pretty early, which is of course about at 25, and thus I don't have all these issues, and that's why I keep telling a lot of my friends that before you have those issues, I can see this is happening on your skin, that is happening on your skin. So I just ask them to include retinol in their skincare, and ideally you should use a retinol at night, so that it remains on your skin, and you can follow it up with a regular moisturizer. So yeah, so these two things are really, really important if you are a skincare lover like I am. Just try and include these in your skincare, and you will see a huge amount of difference, guys.
Fantastic. So, on the topic of aging, there's a question that's coming from Ridhika that can you suggest any anti-aging products which are not very expensive?
Okay. Sorry, Ritika, you said?
Ridhika.
Okay, so hi Ritika, I don't know if you're watching, but yes, as I promised you, I told you guys that I'm going to show you a few of the products. Now, I've been using this product. It's retinol by a brand called The Ordinary. So this is not very easily available, to be honest, in India. But if someone is traveling, of course, this is some $5, and that's why they've named the brand Ordinary, because otherwise people actually tend to spend so much money on skincare and it's so expensive, but this is very easily available abroad. What I did was I ordered it from a person who stays abroad, so it still cost me about 1200 rupees, which I think still is not expensive, because I've been using this since 2 months, and it's just I have more than half the product still. So it's going, a bottle worth 1200 rupees is going to last say about 5 months, which is pretty good, guys. So
That's pretty good.
yeah, that's pretty good. So you should invest on the Ordinary products. Another product, because I love this one so much, I ordered another one from the same brand, the Ordinary, and this is niacinamide, and I was just about to come to this and tell you guys a little bit more about niacinamide. Now, what this has been doing is, it's a lot of people, you'll actually see a lot of people on the internet talking about this. So I also saw, and I was like, what are these new products that are coming in?
Yeah.
I was like, how come we never knew about it? But of course, since I love to try it and I'd heard so much about it, niacinamide is very good for people who start having a little bit of open pores, because of course you have oil glands around your cheek, if you notice. So people,
Yes.
especially who have oily skin, who have combination skin, will see that after 5 to 10 minutes, a lot of oil is secreted around the T-zone. So what niacinamide would do is it's going to take care of that excess oil. So your face looks really matte after you apply this product. And it, of course, takes care of your anti-aging as well. And the best part about this is niacinamide can be applied with anything, over anything, below anything. And since I've mentioned this, guys, I want to tell you that vitamin C and retinols cannot be applied together. So vitamin
Ah.
C is for the morning and retinol is for night. Keep this in mind, and of course, you can use your niacinamide whenever you want. So yeah, that's another good product that I actually tried, say about a month back, and I'm in love with it.
Yeah, that's important to know. So thank you for sharing that tip. Okay, now post Diwali, a lot of people have written to me saying that listen, we're getting breakouts because we've
Oh,
had sweets and we've had oily food and we're not getting enough sleep. and the guys have written in, listen, because of alcohol, we've got breakouts. So how do any pro tips on, what they can do to take care of their skin post Diwali?
So, to take care of your skin, I want to tell you guys that only skincare products are not enough.
Yeah.
Your skin will look healthier, much more healthier. You will have a lot of water
Hmm.
when you will work out, guys. It's not a joke. I know a lot of people keep telling you the same, but it really works. I've noticed when I stressed, when I haven't worked out, when I haven't eaten well, my skin looks really tired. It looks really dull, as opposed to the times when I am like hydrating myself, having a lot of juices, having a lot of, water, and a lot of green leafy vegetables as well. So, apart from skincare, you have to take care of these things and take care of your diet as well. Fine, we all had a lot of fun during Diwali. We all indulged. I had a lot of sweets and desserts, not alcohol as much. But yes, now I'm also slowly getting back to routine and hydrating myself and detoxing. Detoxing is really, really important, guys. Now, since you all have been having fun, and now we have to look forward to our Christmas as well. This time is like a long duration of a lot of festivities, so it's
Yes.
really to in between start detoxing yourself, your body for say about 2 days also it will help. So for those 2 days, just leave your sugar, leave have a lot of green leafy vegetables, juices, vitamin C juice, like I drink a tall glass of orange juice, which is really nice, as it has antioxidants, and I drink a lot of water. I keep water uh, wherever I am. It has to be around that area, so that it's a good reminder for me also to keep sipping it in. So yeah, these are the things, very very basic things that you all can keep in mind, and you will not have a lot of pain and breakouts if you take care of it. Stop having sweets.
Yeah, I think that's very important. Now, some people have written in saying that during COVID, they've experienced some dry rashes on their face because they're not used to wearing a mask all the time, and this is something even I've experienced personally, particularly this area
Yeah,
tends
yeah.
to see breakouts and rashes, and
Yeah.
also we are sanitizing our hands all the time. So, some tips you can suggest for to take care of this.
So if we are talking about sanitizing, guys, I would never say do not sanitize and let your, it's okay to have dry hands for some time, but of course, health comes first. Keep sanitizing your hands. But when you are going to bed, always keep a hand cream. Like I'm sure I'm going to be having 2, 3 of these around my bed. Uh, so, always keep a hand cream by your bed. And like your skin on your face needs a lot of moisturization and hydration. Your palms would also need it, because of course we've been really really using a lot of alcohol and a lot of these stronger sanitizers. So yes, do that for sure. um, and when it comes to, of course, your the area that gets covered, I completely agree with you, Divya. I've never had such issues in my life with these little bumps and acne around my chin and no sometimes around my nose.
Nose. Yeah.
Guys, again, I'm not a doctor, but I can just tell you what I do. I always, when I am back home, I wash my face, and then I apply lactocalamine on my face, and especially like a nice thick layer around this area, so that it just calms down. Because of course these are really really troubled times. People have a lot of stress, though we have started our life now. People are getting back to work, but of course it's been a tough year for everyone. So there has been a lot of hormonal imbalance. We've not been getting time to work out enough, so a lot is happening within our bodies internally, which we are not even aware of. uh,
Right.
yeah, so I would just request all of you to take care of yourselves, and again, hydrate, have a lot of greens, and just come wash your face, apply lactocalamine wherever you feel you need it, And yeah, these are the little things that I also do to take care of myself.
Great. And tell us something now. We're seeing alarming levels of pollution, air
Yes,
pollution in Delhi. I mean, today the AQI is at 102. So,
exactly.
you know, and this is a, a national problem. So,
It
what do
is.
we do to take care of skin during this kind of air pollution?
Uh, it's really bad. And in fact, you should tell me what you have been doing, because thankfully it's not that crazy in even during
Because
Diwali.
of the sea breeze. I
It's
think the sea breeze helps.
not
Delhi
crazy.
is landlocked, so we don't, the air tends to settle in and it gets worse in winter because then
It does.
it doesn't rise. It just stays closer to the surface. And
It does.
also the farm fires are really impacting the air a lot.
Big time,
So
because
it's been,
I used to always come to Delhi for Diwali. My parents just moved with Divya like a year and a half back. And I remember coming to Delhi since about, say, 3, 4 years. And once I just step out of the plane, I just feel
you
the,
feel it, right?
I just feel it in the air, and
Yeah.
oh my God, I really feel 5 years down the line, what are we going to do? So,
Yeah.
of course, it's a major issue. We all need to take care of it, take care of ourselves. Skin is, of course, skin care is something which is really important, but taking care of ourselves is the most important right now. So, the remedy for all of these things is, of course, wellness, which is, you need good immunity. You need to have your supplements right now, guys, because, we are just indoors all the time. So, you guys are not even getting enough vitamin D, just imagine. So, uh, it's really important to take care of yourselves in your little, whatever you can do. uh, Work out, try working out at home as well. I know everyone is so busy taking care of their house and food, and now thankfully helpers have started coming at some places. But yeah, I know it's testing time for all, but just try and take out time for yourself. Like 15 minutes for a workout as well is going to actually help you a lot.
Awesome. And okay, so now in terms of, we discussed that we're going to be talking about skincare and fashion. And since we were talking about lockdown,
Yeah.
so tell us that what is some like the one big shift you've seen in terms of fashion during the lockdown?
I have actually noticed, and I am like really glad that uh, we are concentrating on sustainability more, because
Right.
for whatever reason, like, of course, there have been financial issues with people. So, of course, we've not been buying so much. Plus, we have had this time at home to introspect and think about what was happening, just because of social
Correct.
media pressure. A lot of teenagers, especially, because, I've been through that age where in college I would want to wear a new top every day. So I remember going to Janpat in Sarojini Nagar because, of course, I would not, I didn't have so much. My parents just gave me a little amount of pocket money, so I would not go to a Zara to buy stuff. And Zara was not even there back then.
Zara wasn't there. We've
Yeah,
all been through that. There was one mango in South Egg.
yeah,
Zara wasn't there.
yeah,
So yeah,
exactly.
I mean,
How much can you buy as well? But
correct.
we at that age, like when we just start college and everything, we have this pressure that you have to wear different things every day and all of that. But I think now is the time when we actually think about it. Divya, you won't believe the top that I'm wearing right now. I must have got it, say, more than 5 years back. So when we talk about fashion now, what is the most important is to reuse. We all are blessed with so much. Like, just go and open your cupboards, guys. Open your wardrobes. You will see that you have so many things lying in the cupboard that you don't even know about. So, that's something that I really liked. And since I started creating content and brands started sending me their stuff once the work started, I tried to actually inculcate or include a lot of my older, garments that I really, really cherish along with those newer designs as well. So you can really create different looks. All you need is say 5 to 10 basic things in your wardrobe, which are really, really important, which everyone should have, of course. And then you can just play around and create so many looks. So yeah, that's something that I am really admiring, and I see a lot of content creators also encouraging people to use and reuse their stuff. Yeah, so that's what I'm really liking these days.
Swati, that's a great point. Thanks so much for bringing that out, because it's time we started thinking about what we're doing to the environment.
So,
And one of the biggest carbon footprints is because of retail, because of clothing, you know.
exactly, exactly.
So, of course, no one anticipated the pandemic, but certain brands had already started this movement where they were saying, please bring us your, used clothes or pre-owned clothes, and we'll give you vouchers and you can take anything else that you want,
Yeah, yeah,
because they want to recycle and upcycle those garments.
yeah. I've done it at
And
H&M. I'm sure you must have done it as
yes,
well.
H&M.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm talking about H&M.
yeah.
And I remember taking a lot of my stuff there, and I'm a big fan and advocate of capsule wardrobes and being kinder to the environment, being more sustainable.
Why not?
So that's what it's not just about following a trend blindly, but more about understanding your personal style, what's working for you,
What?
what you have in your wardrobe, how you can put things together to make it more interesting. And in fact, I want to compliment you. That top is looking lovely. It's pretty cold in Delhi, so I'm actually wearing a sweater.
Oh
But I
yeah.
love what you're wearing, and of course, your skin and hair are glowing. There are a lot of comments coming in from the audience. I can see their comments.
I cannot
So
see
they're
how.
all saying,
Where have you?
yeah. But yeah, they're there. So there are people saying that your hair is looking lovely, your skin's glowing.
Thank
So
you guys.
yeah.
I don't know how come my viewers are stuck at 8 since the beginning, so I don't know who all are watching me as well. But sorry, can't help.
Yeah, I don't know. Instagram seems to have changed something, but yeah, I can see the comments. So please continue to keep posting your questions.
So,
And Swati, on that note, some styling tips for plus size. Firstly, are oversized clothes a trend? And who should really, who or what body type does it suit?
okay, so I am not such a believer of this should be with this body type. I
Right,
personally think fashion is how and what you feel about yourself, and what do you want to say out in the open about how you feel about fashion, right? So it is really personal, guys. If there is a day, because I myself have different days. So I have a lot of people who keep asking me, what is it, what's your sense of style, and
yeah.
how would you define fashion and all. It just changes according to my mood. There are times when I would want to feel very feminine and I would like to wear the softer colors and softer silhouettes and a lot of velvets and satins. There are times when I would like to wear structured clothes and a nice fitted black dress, and you know how it is. It just depends on your mood. And athleisure is doing so well these days because, of course, it's really comfortable at home, outside. It's so fashionable as well. So when it comes to the question that Divya asked, that whether oversized clothes are a trend and who should wear it, ideally a lot of people will tell you that someone with a petite frame, a smaller frame, will not be able to carry it well, and only
Right.
taller people, only broad, like people having a broader structure can carry it well. But I literally have seen a lot of people who have petite frame also carry it. So it just depends on how confident you are. If you like the trend, definitely go and try it. It's really comfortable. There are so many sweatshirts that I have of my brother that I've started wearing because it's really comfortable. And if I feel the need to wear it, of course I do. So yeah, just do what you feel like, and whenever you are confident, I'm sure you will try it.
That's a great point, because that's true. Whatever you wear,
Yeah,
if you feel confident and
yeah,
it shows, it comes through, you're going to look great in whatever
exactly.
it is, even if it's just something very simple.
Yeah,
However, no matter if you're wearing something very fashionable or ornate, but for whatever reason you're uncomfortable or your body is not confident in it, it will show in your body language.
Yeah,
and people can pick those non-verbal signals up very easily.
yeah,
And so the first and foremost thing is, yes, be very comfortable and
yeah,
confident
yeah.
about what you're wearing.
Like when I go to parties, I've seen people are like really getting breathless because they're wearing such
Yeah.
tight dresses, and when you say it, you don't want people to see that paunch of yours, which is not even there, but you feel okay. I'm looking fat.
You feel.
So if you are not comfortable, don't wear it. And if you plan to wear it, just go with the flow. Enjoy where you are rather than being all very this thing about what you're
Just
wearing.
very conscious about what you're wearing, right?
As
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you mentioned athleisure, and this is one of the questions from our audience that during this time there's been a lot of work from home, and there are a lot of memes about how people are coming in front of the camera on Zoom calls or online calls, and they're actually wondering that what do we wear, because you don't feel like really dressing up, but you need to look formal, or you need to convey a certain look when you're on camera. So some thoughts on work from home wear.
So, guys, those memes are actually true. We all have been doing it. When I have my meetings and my auditions and my self tests and all, you will only see that, okay, Swati is prim and
This
proper.
one.
Yeah, exactly. I am like all of you, and it makes sense, right? So you don't have to worry so much about it. But of course, we have to maintain a certain decorum. And if you're having a formal meeting, of course, firstly, just out of respect and just to maintain a decorum, it is important, I feel, to be in your rather than being in your night suit, of course, be in your formals and just be presentable. And secondly, of course, what I have felt is the days that some days are low days for all of us, right? So
Yeah.
once I just get into my attire that okay, today I have to get my work done, and if I am in that mood and I just put myself together in a good way, I feel good as well. So it really, really makes complete sense for me to actually dress up and look good, look presentable for a meeting, a Zoom call, or whatever. So yeah, of course, if it's a formal thing, why not? Please be presentable. It's going to be good sight to the eyes.
Great. So, Swati, any last thoughts from your side before we let you go? We've taken a lot of your time, and it's been so much fun interacting with you.
It's been a
Any?
lot of fun actually interacting with you as well, Divya, after so long.
Yeah.
In terms of my last thoughts, actually, guys, I'm going to just conclude by saying the same thing that just have fun with fashion, take care of your skin, just try and be happy from inside. I know it's really, really easy right now for me to say that, okay, try and be happy, but we all are in this together, right? I know that, some people are having more issues than the other, but the situations that we cannot handle, we cannot handle. So right now, what is the best? The best is to concentrate on what you can, you can help yourself with. So just concentrate on the good. You will feel good. If you will feel good, your skin will look healthy, and everything is going to work out in your favor. So yeah, that's what I usually do, and that keeps me good. So I hope it's going to help you all as well.
Great. Thank you so much, Swati, for joining us today and for sharing these amazing tips on skincare and fashion. And thank you so much to our wonderful audience for all their questions. I hope we've been able to cover everything. In case you still have questions, just feel free to DM both of us, and we'll definitely try to respond as soon as we can.
Oh, guys, please feel free to DM me as well as Divya. And I'm really sorry, I don't know why I still cannot see the names and comments. So, yes, if I haven't been able to answer any of your questions, you can definitely DM, and I'm going to try and answer all of those for you. Thank you so much, Divya. I had a great time.
Thanks so much. Take care.
Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.